Courage, my friends. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the power to move forward despite fear. Every great leap in history, every revolution, every moment of change began with one person who dared to stand up and say, I will not be afraid. Swami Vivekananda once said, be not afraid of anything, you will do marvelous work. It is fearlessness that brings heaven even in a moment. Why do most people never reach their full potential? Not because they lack talent, but because they let fear win. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of falling short. But courage whispers back, even if I fall, I will rise again. Nelson Mandela said, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Courage is not loud. It doesn't always shout. Sometimes it's just a quiet voice that says, I will try again tomorrow. A timeless speech on courage. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up, be bold, be strong. Take the whole responsibility on your own shoulders and know that you are the creator of your own destiny. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. The greatest sin is to think that your weak courage is not the absence of fear, but the conquest of it. Have faith in yourself while power is within you. I know that I am wise because I know that I know nothing. But true courage, dear friends, is not rashness or blind bravery. It is the knowledge of what is to be feared and of what is not. The unexamined life is not worth living, and it takes great courage to examine one's own soul, to question, to face the truth, to live justly, to speak truthfully, and to stand firm in the face of ignorance. That is courage. In the soul of every person, courage resides as a parcel, a golden thread between fear and recklessness. It is the guardian of wisdom and justice. The courageous man does not run from the silence but faces it, tempered by reason, as courage is the perseverance of the soul's noblest beliefs. Come what may, let courage guide your path, not to conquer others, but to conquer yourself. Courage is the light that leads through darkness, the strength to rise after a fall, and the voice that says, I will not give up. Let it live in your actions, your thoughts, your soul, and you shall shape the world. The world is ready to give you what you ask of it, but ask with courage. What makes a lion the king of the jungle is not its size, but its fearless heart. So to be like the lion, have the courage to face truth, to live your ideals, and to walk alone if need be. Even if you fall 1,000 times, rise again. That is strength, that is courage. Let no one persuade you to betray what is just, not the majority, not power, not even death. For the truly courageous man fears injustice more than death. It is better to suffer wrong than to do wrong. So I chose to drink the hemlock rather than abandon my principles. Because courage is living in harmony with your conscience, no matter the price. The soul has three parts: reason, spirit, and appetite. Courage belongs to the spirit. It is what stands with reason against the chaos of fear. The just man is courageous because he aligns his spirit with truth. The one who rules himself is greater than the one who rules cities. True courage lies not in conquest of enemies, but in conquest of the self. Be brave, not because the world is watching, but because your soul demands it. Be courageous, not in absence of fear, but despite it. For courage is the fire that lights the way to truth, freedom, and greatness. Let it burn within you, and you will become unstoppable. Thank you. Have a great day.